Hello, everyone.
Recording in progress.
I'm in Bali, everyone. So my internet is sassy. So the team is gonna if I fall off, you'll still be here and I'll jump back on and out. Yeah. But I'm here. We're here. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Welcome to our first Satsang with Actors. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, so the way Satsang works is we begin with silence, offering and welcoming silence. And then we go from there. So I invite you to close your eyes. And if I disappear, I'll be back with my eyes open. I'm still here, still here. Thank you, everyone. I'm back. Like light years away. This is going to be a fantastic session because it actually brings up what I wanted to talk about. I really wanted to start our new year investigating suffering and the things we have control over and the things that we do not. And when I mention control, it's mentioning taking the sensation of what the moment is. That is a moment for me of understanding the things I have control over. If I have pleasure, I experience pleasure. If I have pain, I experience pain. Then suffering is extending it through story, through desire, through needing and wanting it to be something other than what is actually currently present. And as an American moving forward in this new, um, I've been really able to address sensations of suffering and the sensations of what I like to say, taking the hit. And I've had the privilege of being outside of the country, so I don't have to have a daily I invite you to come in contact with any suffering that may be attached to a story that's spinning in your head. And what I love about this for myself in this current moment is not being able to be in charge of the technology, which is awesome because it's like, it really goes into that, what I talk about, it ain't deep, so don't trip. And I'm in control of it. So now it's just a fun game. We'll see how long I get to be present with you. Although something may jar me out of the internet space, doesn't mean that I'm no longer connected to you, which is a wonderful, beautiful reminder for me that I offer to you. So come into contact with any story that may be spinning for you at the moment. And recognize the physical tension that it may be attached to. You may be squeezing the butt. You may be controlling your breath. You may be locking your jaw. And offer that to gravity. Offer that physical sensation to gravity. And if there's nothing to do nothing. If you can't do anything about it, do nothing. And recognize what happens when that impulse gets challenged with a new tension or a new idea or a new story or a new gather. Is there anything bubbling up for you? Is there anything you'd like to report? Yeah, Francis.
Yeah. Right now it's the midst of the graduate school auditions, and oh my God. And the same thing keeps popping up for me, that I keep holding back, that I'm just not letting things, I'm just not connecting. And it occurred to me today that, like, because I keep working on this, like, I'm aware that this is something that keeps persisting for me. And I realized that I think subconsciously I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe letting my, like, I mean, right now I'm crying, but letting things come through my work. Um, I don't feel safe fully being seen, and I don't know how to overcome this.
So right now, don't feel safe. Let your body be that. Right now, don't feel safe. What's happening to your breath? What emotion do you feel in the impulse and yeah, what's underneath that? It's changing. So what's happening? What is that?
You disconnected, so I didn't hear what you said.
I said, let yourself don't feel safe. Let yourself don't feel safe. Yeah. Go in the direction of your body. If I said, I don't feel safe. Okay, let's deal with it. Let yourself, I don't feel safe. Now what's left?
Um,
Let's play this game
okay. Um,
together.
Loneliness.
Okay, so let yourself feel lonely. Let your whole body have loneliness. Yeah, it's changing. What's that?
That's just acceptance.
Yeah, so accept it. Be. And inside the emotion of acceptance, what is it? So the result of the emotion came acceptance. What's it feel like?
Feels less tense.
Yeah. So be less tense right now. Just be less tense. Yeah. So what is that?
Relief.
Yeah. So let your body have relief. And right now, in relief, do your favorite audition monologue that you're going to do for your auditions. Right now, go.
Um, you're just speaking truth.
Yeah, go in there. Yeah.
And for too long, we've only followed yours. You asked me why I don't call you dad anymore. I mean, where were you when we needed you the most? When we lost a brother and needed our father. When mom needed her husband. We were all here for you, but where were you? You talk about making everyone comfortable, yet you never managed to realize that the reason Manolo jumped was because he jumped not because he was in the closet. He jumped because you pushed him so much to be what you wanted to be and failed at that he never had a chance to know himself. He hated life because he never had the chance to live one. And the day that he jumped was the day your last bit of hope died. And with that, we all did. We all didn't matter anymore. Even the last bit of love I needed from you evaporated. Well, I am tired of waiting for my dad to come home. For me, you also died 10 years ago. I just can't believe I thought that one day you would care again. That's my fault. Bye, Papa.
Yeah. Body remember, body remember, body remember. Thank you, buddy. You always surprise me. What? I am back. So why can't she be unsafe? Does she feel safe in this moment of revealing this truth?
No.
So I guess the body's trying to give you what you need.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, great theater doesn't the best theater is not safe. Doesn't feel safe for the actor because it's agitating and it's like revealing and tell the truth. I don't feel safe. And look what happened. You found your truth for yourself as the artist channeling what already is. So satsang travels with us everywhere. It's wonderful that we get an opportunity to gather once a month, but it's always with us. It's with you in the room when you're in strange places. It's with you. It can never not be with you. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, and from that place to another monologue.
Boldness comes to me now and brings me heart. Prince Troilus, I have loved you night and day for many weary months. Hard to see one, but I was one, my lord. With the first glance that ever, pardon me. If I confess much, you will play the tyrant. I love you now, but till now, not so much. That I might master it. In faith, I lie. My thoughts were like unbridled children grown, too headstrong for their mother. See, we fools. Why have I blabbed? Who shall be true to us when we are so unsecret to ourselves? But though I loved you well, I wooed you not. And yet, good faith, I wish myself a man, or that we women had men's privilege of speaking first. Sweet, bid me hold my tongue, for in this rapture I shall surely speak the thing I shall repent. See your silence, cunning and dumbness from my weakness draws my very soul of counsel. Stop my mouth.
Body remember, body remember, body remember. Thank you, buddy. You always surprise me. Nothing to do. You didn't do anything. So you don't need to suffer. The actor doesn't need to suffer. Boy, are these characters suffering. Isn't it fun to not suffer and then go through the character and go through their suffering and be done with it and not suffer? Because it's an illusion. Your telling is an illusion. Your imagination is an illusion. And as we move through different states of awareness, we're always there. You can never not be there. So it's just extra work to suffer on top of the suffering that you're suffering within the character that's suffering. So the physical tension has a problem with the physical tension. That's a physical tension. That's a problem with the physical tension. So just let the physical tension express without making more physical tension to give meaning to the physical tension that is already meaningful because it's physically tense in this moment. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Art, Balinese believe that, and I'm in Bali right now, so I'm really tapped in because they say art comes from God, made with human hands, made with the human voice, made with the expression of the body. It's all coming from something bigger than us. It comes from nothing. It's before we're even able to name it. So it's nothing. Even when we call it nothing, it's before that. And what we get to do in satsang, which is theater, it's the same. We get to witness ourselves. It's the meeting of our true selves. Is the gathering. It's that which we are. That which we are moving through the story of the character, that which we are moving through the challenges, the stories and the sufferings that we have as human creatures. But before that, before all of that, we're all connected by self. Myself is the same as yourself. We're one self moving through these different physical experiences of human creature. And you don't have to make sense of it. It's before making sense. It's before making sense. It reaches you. It's before it all. And what a fantastic dance we can make together when we are in satsang. And it makes a fantastic dance when satsang doesn't seem to be present. Joseph Campbell says, life is a fantastic opera. It's like a fantastic opera. It just hurts. It feels good, feels angry, feels sad, What a fantastic vehicle we have as artists. We have character and language and given circumstance. What in a room of strangers that are no different than we are. What an exciting world we live in that we can do that. We can be unsafe in a strange place and talk about it and live to tell the tale. Died a little bit in front of these strangers, and I lived to tell the tale.
Yep. Yep.
Any suffering going on, Francis? Anything else going on? Anything else spinning in there?
Um, I mean, besides that, the only other thing that's been spinning is just like self-worth, like feeling like I'm worthy to be in the space or to get into one of these schools. Like, that's the only other thing that's been like.
What is self-worth? What are you calling self-worth?
Uh,
How do you know it has value?
oh,
Does self have worth? Let's break it up. It's self-worth. Okay, so what is the self?
me.
Yeah, what is me?
My being, my existence.
Okay, so existence. Is it an object? A thing to hold? A thing to put value on? Is it a thing? Check it out.
I mean, I guess not.
Hmm.
It's really the
Yeah.
body's just a vessel.
Hmm. So the body is what? Worthless, valued, valueless, meaningless. What is the body? Yeah, from that place.
I don't know. I just feel like, I guess the body just is. Like,
It's not personal, right?
yeah.
It's just a meat. It's just a meat. It's just a meat bag
Yeah.
with bones and blood and guts and stuff. So, what can you keep? In all of this, what can you keep?
It's just my spirit.
Yeah, everything else goes back. So it is worthless.
Mm-hmm.
It has no value.
Mm-mm.
So now put that same value that you're putting on whatever you're putting it on, the school, the institution, the knowledge you have, the things that you're holding on to, they're all worthless. Everything. You can't keep it. And sometimes it feels like it's real, and sometimes it doesn't. Like, and there you go. There's nothing to, it just is. And the awareness that you have around it is the gift. Wow, interesting. Wow, I'm really feeling worthless right now. Whoa, wow. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Inquire. And when you inquire, what do you when you inquire, what do you find?
Um, I feel like it's just a projection.
And what's underneath that?
I feel like it's me trying to control it or trying to control something that's intangible. Like it's not, there's nothing
Yeah.
to control.
So it's like, so do this gesture, put your hand up, and I want you to reach out and grab the air and hold on to it. I want you to grab it, hold on to it. Did you get it? It's in, yeah, exactly. That's what it is to put tension in. I'm gonna make it mean, and I'm gonna suffer because I can't. Maybe if you freeze it, you could get it. I don't know. It takes a lot of work.
Mm.
Let it be. Let it be. Even when you're trying to make it something, let it be. Wait and see. When there's nothing to do, do nothing. Do your third monologue. Go. Right there, yeah, right there.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteem the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage? Thou sayest, thou darest do all that may become a man, who dares do more is none. What beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, pluck my nipple from his boneless gums and dash the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this. If we fail, we fail. But stick your courage to the sticking place and will not fail.
Body remember, body remember, body remember. Thank you, body. Always surprise me. Nothing to do until it's done. Then you dare just do it. Enough. We all are. And what a fantastic life to be able to meet Shakespeare in your body. That's enough. When you get to take the words and move them through you. Fantastic. I mean, no one knows how it was done. We don't have any recordings of Lydium, the Lydium, the first Lydium performance. Done by a man, by the way. So much pressure we put on ourselves for something we have no idea what it was. You know, you get the institutions and the custodians of the, you know, the folio who say it's like this, it was like that. They don't know. It's all speculation. But what you do know is what's happening in your body right now. Wow, I get to experience your body in this world. It's really fantastic. Because I don't have a body like yours. I'm really curious how your body moves through this. And you know, suffering is also, we've got pleasure suffering as well. You know, we get the hit like, oh, I got into grad school. Now the pleasure suffering begins. I got into grad school. That means, oh, I'm going to be famous. Oh, well, I've got to put everything in because I'm going to be famous. Oh, what if I'm not famous? Don't suffer. Live your life as is. Anything else? Have fun. Good luck on those auditions.
Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, we spend so much time, so much energy on wanting to get it right, y'all. And there's nothing to get right. I mean, even the people that you're auditioning for, they don't know. They've got their own speculations, right? They have their own aesthetic. Like every single one of us is different. I mean, they may hate everything we just went through. Just, who cares? They may say, "Oh, that's not acting." Oh, you're an artist. You're allowed to do what you that feels right for you as an artist. And maybe this collaboration is not meant to be. Voila. You know, if things that are meant to be yours will always be yours. So don't um get into the habit. I suggest not to get into the habit, but it happens. The habit comes in. That's why habits are there. They remind us that we're stuck in them. So then go down the rabbit hole. Go in. I don't feel safe. Oh, I feel like I'm completely disconnected. Whoa. As soon as you do that, you're already connected. You're connected. You're right where the body is. So the sensation is the sensation. The brain is so fantastic because it makes sensation into story. So I'm going to make it sensational. And once again, you have all these great vehicles of all these fantastic monologues you selected because you like them. So go through it. And then see what happens. Maybe they want to play, maybe they don't want to play. Not a problem. Not a problem. School is not the end. School is not for everyone. Art is ours by human right as being a human being. That's what we're supposed to do. The Balinese believe that if we don't make art, we become abnormal human beings. When we have a desire to express something and it moves through art, it's our way of giving back to that nothingness that it came from. Realization. And when we allow ourselves to investigate, who am I? Before the who, before the am, before the I, what is left? Real truth for everyone to witness because we all are the same. We all are connected. It's impossible to not be connected. Anything else to report out there? Anyone else have anything to report or have a little suffragetting going on? Wait and see. It's a provocative provocation. Wait and see. It's so anti everything that I grew up with. I grew up with just do it. Just do it. Hmm. While in Bali, I've been here for 3 weeks. We had groups coming through the work center, and so fantastic to witness all the different possibilities of human interaction, from teachers to BIPOC community to very well seasoned actors to actors beginning their journey, and having the opportunity to interact with the Balinese and seeing how the Balinese responded to us and how much and how much we were able to contribute from where we were, and how and what we were learning from them, and the immediate response of the Balinese according to how we were interacting it with their culture. So many things, so many new things um, were coming up just because of the contribution to what the individual artists that were here and how they were interacting with the Balinese. The Balinese were starting to give things that they never given before. I was like, oh wow, that's the first time. Hmm. Because there's a deep that exists on this island that we feel as soon as we get off of the plane and we're in the airport. You can feel it. It's a living organism, because here it's not human versus nature, it's human is nature, human with nature, and nature is part of us. So we were swimming in the ocean a few days ago, and uh, someone was like, are there animals in here? I was like, yeah, it's the ocean. Like, and I started like, but it's not human against nature. It's nature with us. You're not going to be eaten up by some creature. And if you are, that's the moment. Right now, you don't know. Why? I mean, like, you're in the ocean and you have no goggles, so you have to surrender. And what a fantastic provocation to just be in the literal metaphor of life as the current of the ocean tosses you from side to side. My favorite part about the ocean is just when I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good way of it. And then another one just like barrels over my head. It's like, and the same kind of thrill I get from that is like being on a roller coaster. We get that for free. And it's so nice to not suffer from it, to just enjoy the jolt. So wonderful. So I offer For all of us as we go into an unknown world of apparently the aliens are coming, y'all. Finally, they're coming. I was saying, 2025, the aliens are coming 25. They're gonna come, the aliens are coming. Prepare yourself for the aliens. No, but in all seriousness, to notice what those stories that you're telling yourself and how it's relating to your current state. Is it causing suffering? Is it causing trauma? Is it causing lack of breath? Is it holding you? Is it locking you up? Be curious. Check it out. We did a fantastic session with Frances, and Frances just kept checking it out for herself. And you're with yourself all day long. You're with yourself all day, all night long. This body. But you're also with the full consciousness of self, which is all of us. There's no experience that you have that's uniquely yours. We have it all together. And for me, that is the true beauty of being an artist and a maker of theater and an actor. And being in front of the camera is having an opportunity to share what it is to be a human creature through the filter of an illusioned story, an imagined place. Through you, I know myself. Through you, I know myself as you tell this story, as opposed to I need to make sure you understand this story because the tension in my body says that if I don't tell you the story in this way, you're not going to understand the story how it's supposed to be told because this is the objective that I have come up with. Such a fun dance we have. It's a fantastic dance. It's a wonderful dance. The dance of Shiva. Dance, move, be surprised, be shaken up, lose your balance, find your balance, sing about it, dance about it, make poetry, speak on it, perform. Hmm. Let's come together. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Hmm. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. I'll see you next month.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye bye.